I can tell you that if I were growing up now and I was 19 again, 20, getting ready to make the choices that I did, um, I would never make those choices today. The industry has changed so much, and one of the problems that I have with it is there are so many people that don't have the opportunity to connect or communicate with other people, and so they'll watch a movie, and that's where they learn things. And back when I made movies, they were big budgets, 35 millimeter, the 100-page scripts, and today anybody and everybody. There'll never be any such thing as a porn star again. There's people that are really, really popular, but the days of stardom in that industry are gone. And I do like the fact that there's OnlyFans out there so that people can express themselves without
And
someone
have
else taking
control
all the
over their own
money.
content.
Exactly, exactly. I was lucky when I was filming. I had five rules, and one of them was no means no. And I stuck to it. So I'm very comfortable with myself in that genre. And then to come and work with Alex and the casting crew on this, uh, it was like home. I walked in and I was a little, I'm not nervous being naked. I was nervous more about speaking sometimes, and not letting anybody down. It's that first line of dialogue that you're going. One of the things Alex didn't do, which I'm grateful for, is change up the days and the scenes. Sometimes they do that, and you're thinking you're doing scene 32, and he goes, let's do 94. And Alex was just spot on. And I think my career in the adult industry helped me to work better in the horror genre and the independent film genre just because of the guerrilla filmmaking.
And
I like what you said
go on.
about the community too, because you told me you were just on the phone with Nina Hartley earlier
Oh,
today.
who's awesome in the movie too? Yeah.
Oh, I had to call her. I called her so early this morning. I felt bad, but I was so excited to share with her how amazing she was in this role. And Nina's one of my longest friends in the industry. I know a lot of people, but Nina is a friend.
Yeah, she's great. Very
And
weird role, and she really nailed it.
she so nailed it. I was so impressed. I couldn't wait to talk to her and give her and brag about her.
And Alex, what are some of the pluses and difficulties of shooting on film?
Um, I'd say that the pluses are you get like the texture that comes with it, the look. It's something that you can try to emulate, but the real thing is the real thing. And this is an erotic thriller, so that texture is really important. You want to be able to like feel it and taste it, smell it. And I think that film really allows you to do that. And then also we're not thinking of post-production. We're not thinking of what we're going to do in the color. The colorist did an amazing job on this film, but I'm not thinking about like we're lighting shadows and we're lighting colors and we're moving the camera in really intentional ways, um, because that's what film requires, as opposed to like what are we going to do later, and which I think allows for like better performances. Everyone's like more engaged with everything, and the only negative is the anxiety that comes with it. We had to like pack up the reels that we shot that day, the rolls, and we had to ship them off and make sure that when we shipped them, we had to like put a bunch of labels on them and say like, you don't scan this because then it would be exposed and all of our hard work will be ruined. So there's like a little bit of that anxiety, but also it feels sort of like Christmas when it works.
And
It's
when
great.
can you first actually see like the footage you filmed? Because I assume you can't look at it, immediately.
Well,